Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, gosh, ladies and gentlemen, where is this year flying to? It's unbelievable. I do have my morning espresso. It's currently 9:33 in the morning. I've got a pretty flat out day, so I thought I'd get a video in for all of you. We've got some updates that have happened overnight. We do have President Donald Trump filing for his own ETF, which is incredible to see that. Ethereum Foundation announcing layoffs. Again, President Trump's son potentially launching their own crypto wallet. And of course, platform, which is incredible. BlackRock selling 1,249 Bitcoin to move it into Ethereum. What do they know that we don't, ladies and gents? Paul Atkins slams regulation by enforcement by the previous administration, which is interesting right here. And we do have the Senate Banking Committee as well coming up very soon. And if everyone remembers, I don't know if you guys do, the last time there was a Senate Banking Committee with Gary Gensler, he absolutely got destroyed. Now go look it up. It's fascinating. Stablecoin issuer is going for a $7.2 billion valuation for its upcoming IPO, which is incredible. And we do have some Ripple and XRP news. That is a given on my channel. They have locked 470 million XRP because of outflow concerns. So that's a good thing in my opinion. They're just controlling the circulating supply, making sure that there is enough for everybody. And, again, the escrow is not an issue for me either, just making that very clear. And we're also going to go over earn curve, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't gone to sign up, go do that. But we'll get into that in a minute. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting very interesting in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. Don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yet we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and of course any other investment. So please be careful. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I've got a pretty flat out day today. Working a lot on earn curve, getting this new feature that I'm really keen to get moving is the automated trading bots. I have a meeting this afternoon, late afternoon, of course, with a company that is able to potentially provide that, which is going to be incredible because again, it will allow people to automate their trading on earn curve. And that's, for me, automation is absolute king. Of course it is, because we don't have the time to sit in front of computers and analyze charts all day, every day. It's just incredible. So again, I'm looking into it today. It'll be very similar to 3Commas, but of course integrated with an API key on earn curve. So I'll keep everyone updated on what happens with that. Top altcoins in my portfolio: Reef, Veracity, AGIX, and Quant, which is incredible. Nice to see Quant actually making some moves. Coming over to CoinMarketCap, we are down 0.06% today. Total market cap, as you can see, 3.31 trillion. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 58 today. We do have ETFs having $267 million in outflows, 78.2 over the last, I guess it's a couple of days, really. Now, let's just have a look and see what happens if I bring this up right here. Daily net outflow or net flow for Bitcoin is actually today negative $189 million. For both, which is incredible. That's a lot of money coming out of both Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Dominance still 63 for Bitcoin and Ethereum's at 9.4%. Now, if I come to the top altcoins, let's have a look in my portfolio. We do have AGIX, Quant, Veracity, ICP, Internet Computer, which is at $5. Gosh, guys, I remember that being at the peak of the, the previous bull market, 140 Australian dollars. So roughly what, about 120 US dollars. So it's quite cheap. Telcoin, Solargenic, I should say. LCX and XRP, which is up 2.3%, which is nice. Very, very nice. Now coming over to, let's have a look right here, my watch list. If I go to my banking coins, I haven't done this one in a while, but the top banking coins: Quant, Corium, Solo, LCX, Electronium, which is interesting because it's, micro cents right here in the pennies. And that is part of the Digital Pound Foundation with both Ripple and, of course, Quant, which is nice, and XRP there as well. Mobi is another one, SHX, XDC. Now, again, I've been getting a few questions about why XDC is not offered on Earn Curve, because it's just not at the moment. I'll look into integrating it very soon. Celo, XLM, Hedera, WorldCoin, Chainlink, and Nexra are the top altcoins. And of course, you do have Solana, which is nice as well. I love Solana. Moving on, let's get to this. Yes, Earn Curve. If you haven't gone to register an account, please go do that right here. You click the register button. It will bring you to the registration page. Now, those of you on the wait list need to register an account on the exchange because it's the exchange now, just making that clear. So go do that. And if you've already registered, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You would have been getting those discounts applied if you joined the Founder Circle as well. And they are lifetime discounts, which is amazing. And that's just to say thank you. Here you go right here. I am going to be removing this soon, guys, just to help build this up as well naturally. But thank you very much to those of you that donated. I just want to mention that if you haven't KYC'd yet, go do that. Make sure you upload your documents to the exchange. That is, of course, passport, driver's license, and proof of address. That is because the Australian regulator has made sure and is enforcing that it is a requirement for people to do that. So make sure you go do that. It's very important. Once that is your account is verified, you will get to unlock the unlimited tier. So that is, of course, unlimited withdrawals, unlimited deposits, and you will gain access to the cheapest trading fees in Australia. So there is no other exchange in the country that has the cheapest fees. And again, that's going to be for a period of time to say thank you to everybody. You can deposit on the exchange, no issues, and you can hold them on there. It's fine. I suggest that you get cold crypto storage as well. That's a big thing. And of course, you can trade on the spot market. So go do that. And now it's crypto to crypto. And of course, I'm working on the bot. So go do that. It's very, very bullish. Getting into the news this morning, coming out overnight. Of course, Australia is always last to get the news because we're sleeping while it's all happening. Truth Social, operated by Trump and Media Technology Group, has submitted an application for a Bitcoin ETF. This makes a strategic move into digital financial products for both social media platform and Donald Trump, I should say President Donald Trump, signaling an increased engagement with the crypto sector. And of course, cryptocurrency is evolving. And Truth Social's filing is part of a broader trend reflecting how major players are looking to bridge the gap between traditional finance and digital assets. So it's very, very good to see that the president is starting his own ETF. And that's very strategic. Ethereum Foundation layoffs follow a year-long community criticism over scalability delays and developer engagement gaps threatening Ethereum dominance. I would love to see it get flipped. I'm not a fan of Ethereum, I'm just saying. So we got here, this also means some members of the PND won't be continuing with Ethereum Foundation. We hope these individuals continue on Ethereum ecosystem and encourage others building out their teams to seek them out, that statement said. So they're laying off a lot of people on the Ethereum network, whereas Ripple is hiring. Go figure. Yes, there is, you can see right here, President Donald Trump is starting his own crypto platform, which is incredible, and wallet. Promotion offering $1 million in Trump rewards is part of the project's launch. So I don't know how this is going to work because that, in my opinion, would be considered a security. I'm just saying. But he's the president. He can do whatever he likes within reason, of course. BlackRock selling 1,249 Bitcoin and moving it to 27,241 Ethereum, which is interesting. That happened last night as well. Wow. SEC Chair Paul Atkins slams regulation by enforcement, praises crypto task force at the Senate hearing, which is interesting. Speaking before the United States Senate Appropriations Subcommittee on the Financial Services and General Government, Atkins doubled down on the SEC's new regulatory strategy, which is nice to see that. And we can watch that on X. We'll watch that in a second. Actual fact, let's see if we can play it now.
Priority of my chairmanship will be to develop a rational regulatory framework for crypto assets and the crypto markets that establishes clear rules of the road for the issuance, custody, and trading of crypto assets while continuing to discourage bad actors from violating the law. Clear rules of the road are necessary for investor protection against fraud. Policy making will be done through notice and comment rulemaking, not through regulation by enforcement. The Commission will utilize its existing authorities to set fit-for-purpose standards for market participants.
Well, that's bullish. Love that. Well done, Paul Atkins. Now, approve the 20 XRP ETFs that are currently waiting at the moment. Stablecoin issuer is targeting a $7.2 billion valuation for their upcoming initial public offering. That's the IPO. I mean, that's huge for cryptocurrency, guys. It really is. That is a significant valuation, about $28 per share. So yes, I might add this definitely to my stock portfolio because crypto is crypto. And we do have XRP news right here. While this is an announcement that happened overnight, and I'm sorry about all these stupid pop-ups, it's frustrating. Ripple's recent move to lock 470 million XRP in the escrow has stirred mixed reactions across the crypto market, coming at the time when institutional interest appears to be waning right now. And I don't think it's waning whatsoever. I think that just everybody is anticipating the ETFs being approved on Wall Street. That is what everyone is waiting for. It's been a very long time. So stay bullish on that, guys. Think about its utility. That is key. Getting over to X, thank you to those 9,000 plus people. You guys absolutely rock. I appreciate it. And if you haven't gone to follow Earn Curve's X page, please go do that. 394 people. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Moving down right here, the US M2 money supply hits a new all-time high of $2.86 trillion. Bitcoin is following the M2 money supply, I guess, very, very similar. It's incredible to see it. Oh, I should say the global liquidity index is probably different. Let me just clarify that. But it's basically in, parallel to that. The liquidity is growing up. There was dips in the market, which basically is the same as what's happening with liquidity and the money supply. So it's all going to be correlating with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It is. Go look up Raoul Powell's video as well. It's incredible. You have to watch that. Thank you. Anomics right here. DZ Bank, second largest German bank, goes live with Ripple custody, which is incredible. Satoshi Nakamoto is now richer than Bill Gates. I wonder who that is. I saw a very interesting video last night doom scrolling on TikTok, I should say, or on X. I can't remember where it was now. You know, when you lose one of those videos, you see it, it's like, wow. But it's interesting about Bitcoin, right? That there was a paper that was introduced, I think, well and truly before 2008 launch of Bitcoin. Then obviously David Schwartz did file a patent for Bitcoin back in 1988, I believe it was, the year I was born. I'll have to double check that, confirm in the comments. And then the launch of that, the global financial crisis, and I believe it was the CIA for some reason that wrote some initial note on this. And then now the narrative's being pushed by institutions, and the former administration never went after Bitcoin. It's interesting. So I'm going to have a look at that and do a dive later on this week. The XRP, how to get started, what the problem does it solve, and of course, slow and expensive international money transfers, dependency on traditional banking systems. So real world utility. There is Eric Trump wallet. So he's starting his own crypto wallet, which is incredible. 151,820 wallets holding 10 to 10,000 Bitcoin added, 79,244 Bitcoin this week, over 11,000 Bitcoin per day. People are buying it up. Yes, David Schwartz, that is a Richard Mille blue sapphire skull tourbillon. That is an incredible watch. I'm just saying, I love watches. We've just watched Senate Banking Committee. Yes, I have a meeting today for Earn Curve. Brad Garlinghouse is set to make an announcement 5 p.m. Eastern Time regarding RLUSD officially being recognized as a US strategic stablecoin. That is huge news. And of course, it is making moves in Dubai as well. So have a quick listen to this.
Crypto briefing, breaking news. Regulatory recognition in both New York and Dubai. Ripple can now integrate Ripple USD into its DFSA license payment solutions, widening its reach within the $40 billion UAE cross-border payments market.
There you go. That is bullish as anything. And we'll finish up on this. Senator Cynthia Lummis on the Genius Act bill that was approved. Listen to this.
So it will provide new markets for U.S. treasuries. It will help protect the U.S. dollar as the world reserve currency. It will provide a way for something like a traveler's check to be used digitally. It's pegged to the dollar, so it's sort of it's a payment stablecoin, something that can be used for payments in a digital format. This is going to create more versatility for the U.S. economy and move us into the 21st century.
That is bullish, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice to see that. Now, I'm out of here, guys. I've got a massive day ahead, got to run. But I just want to say, go register your account on EarnCurve, sign up on the actual exchange, and you can feel free to deposit. There's everything there for you guys. I'm very excited. So get trading on EarnCurve, register your account, KYC, and of course, once that's happened, you guys will get access to the cheapest trading fees on the market. Thank you very much, guys. Stay bullish. I'll be back tomorrow with another video update. And of course, I always post in the community tab. And of course, if you haven't, go get Money Never Sleeps, my dividend investing book. All right. Stay bullish, guys. Take care. Bye.